Hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? The Amazing here, bringing another episode of Plastic Party. This time being a little different. I'm gonna come to you with some information about some things that I've been asked a million times plus over. So, got a quick setup going. I'm gonna talk about some stuff, show you guys some stuff, and then I guess I'll get back into reviewing. It has been easy. It's been a rough time for me. I don't like to talk about my personal life, so I'm not going to. Just gonna say it's been difficult. Um, and basically I'm trying to get back in the groove of reviewing things. So this video will probably go up for a bunch of other ones or during or after, but the point is it'll be here for you. Um, and basically the reason why I started doing this is because I wanted it to be a place where people can gather information and decide for themselves on the things that they would want or on the fence about or just overall just didn't even know about. So I'm trying to bring it back to that, to where I'm talking about Kamen Rider more, and I'm talking about things that you normally don't see. And that was the whole point of doing these import reviews, because in the beginning, no one else was doing it. Now there are tons of people doing it. So now you just gotta trying to find your place, I guess. And that's what I'm trying to do, trying to find my place in all this. But I'm gonna answer some questions, and most of them stem from what song is that at the end of my reviews. Where do I get dioramas from? Do I make them? No, I don't. But I'm gonna talk about where I get them from, and just a bunch of other stuff. So I guess I can just knock all that stuff kind of out of the way here. First off, I want to start by saying that anything I get, whether it's a custom, whether it's a dial, whether it's the truck in the background, it is always commissioned from someone. It is always through their work that my work looks better. I have a ton of things, and the reason why most of my stuff even begins to look halfway as good as it does is because not only because I practice, but simply because I have friends who are talented and skilled in areas that I am not. So the fact that they can create these things from seemingly something completely different is amazing. The truck in the background, both of them I've got from my friend Weapon X03, aka Adam Smith. He's over on Instagram, so give him a follow. And I got that truck from him. I'm gonna do reviews on a bunch of other trucks too. And it's just I talk about it all the time where my photos are nice because I'm different. You guys enjoy my stuff, and I appreciate that. But half the time, the reason why it looks good is because whether people like to admit it or not, I'm collaborating with people in their art, and their art is involved in my art, and I consider it it's like doing a song and having your favorite featured artist on it, and I appreciate it because that's what it's like to me. It's like making beautiful music and art with these people. You know, it's great to have these people and their work always surrounding me and giving me creativity and inspiring me because I inspire others. And as long as you can pass that on to people, it's one of those things where it's really cool, you know? So, yeah, I guess that's really what it is for me. It's just a matter of being artistically just different. I love the fact that I can take someone else's art and make it look good. Because I didn't make it, these people made it, and I'm just here making it look cool. And I think that these people deserve far more credit than they get. And hopefully you guys will go out and follow them, tell them that you appreciate their work. You even want to own a piece of it, so you'll buy from them, because artists got to pay bills too. So hopefully you guys will go out and do that. I'm gonna try to tag as many people as possible. Uh, so real quick, I gotta get off the whatever this is. I can't think of the word tripod right now, because I could not think of the word. But if you guys look up, I have tons of dioramas, and I'm actually working on putting them away because I'm renovating my basement, so there's a lot of work there to be done. But I have tons of dioramas, and those dioramas are all from various people, and I have way more, but this is just what I can fit right here. But the thing about dioramas, and I'm going to talk about that right now, is that, so diorama wise, as I put it back on the tripod, diorama wise, I have tons of dioramas. I've worked with people like Al Figures. I've worked with people like Terraforma. There's people I want to work with, like Augie's Dials. I've gotten dials just from friends who are just trying it out, like my friend Al down in Texas. There's Savage Serenity. There's so many people who I don't. First of all, I own work from Flash, Chris Lyons. There's so many people who I can't even think of right now, but I'm going to try to put them all in the description. I've worked with so many people, and I'm very appreciative of all of them, both past, present, and going into the future, is that it's really cool to have a dial from someone and know what they're thinking. Even though they're making dials very creative, towards what you do and what you want, it's still a style done in their particular way. Like working with Flash is amazing because Flash definitely knows what you want, and it's a little bit of love made in every brick. You know, working with Terraformer is almost like working with someone who not only is very good and meticulous with detail, just like Flash, but is one of those guys who's like, hey man, you want some lights? You want this thing to light up? You know, it's just crazy things like that. Then there's the group dial structure where there's always amazing dials and all the time. And I may not be a part of the group anymore simply because I do not have the talent to do any of that. It was a great group where people can sit down and share their work. I'm not sure where it's at now, but when I was there, it was definitely a group where people can share their work and everyone kind of just appreciated it, and it's really cool. So, you know, if you want, go ahead and go join that group. You know, it's not one of those things where you can't, I guess you can't join up. I'm pretty sure you can. And then, like I said, there's working with customizers like Monster Mash before he retired, and I'm going to actually review his Captain Marvel because I've been meaning to get around to that. Just so tired. He made a custom head of me, and it's just really cool. You can't see it because this light is terrible right now. But yeah, it's really cool to be able to work with people who envision you, who can capture your vision. I just appreciate that so much. So dioramas, I do not make them myself. Just to reiterate, I do not make the dioramas myself. I don't make these customs myself. That's why I pretty much put it in the title, because I know some people just don't read the titles. They just click on the video and proceed. I don't make a bunch of stuff. It's all commissioned through these people. That's why I put links to them so you can contact them, or you can reach out to them, or you can appreciate their work. Another thing I try to tell people all the time, stop asking about prices. It's not one of those things where I'm trying to be rude, but custom work from people definitely is not always the same price across the board. The work that people put in, their prices are different. Everyone is different. So don't be rude and go, hey man, how much is that? Why won't you tell me? Contact the person. See what you want to get made. They'll tell you the price. That's the whole point of having something commissioned. You're paying for the work. So yeah. So diorama wise, that's what I do. And then I guess if I can knock this down quickly, there's people like CJ making cloth capes and cloth pieces for figures. Then there's more customizers coming into the game, more dial makers. But before I go, I want to definitely wrap up the whole song thing. So the song at the end, and this is going to be a short story. The song at the end is made by my friend Raspberry Chainsaw, who, if you don't follow on Tumblr or Instagram, you're missing out on one of the best comedy photos in a while, besides him and Gigabeetle. Some of the best comedy photos there are. So basically, these Chainsaw made a beat based off of me and my friend Yuji, who we're part of a podcast, John included, called Plastic Curves. So John has an album out, a mixtape, I should say, and this is the track that plays at the end for you guys that don't know. This is the track that plays at the end. You know. I had to download it to my new MacBook because I just don't know what I'm doing half the time. This is the beat that plays. John made this. So John made this for us for the Plastic Curves intro. And it turns out that I use it for the outro song in my videos. I asked John for his permission to use it, and we use it. And John pretty much makes some of the hardest beats there are. I don't understand why he's not a goddamn producer at this point. But yeah. He also made a track of me just doing silly voices, which I'm going to premiere for you guys here, so you guys can listen to it and goof off. This is just as goofing off, like, before we record for the podcast. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I'm enjoying it. But yeah, just trying to give you guys some insight to what's going on. There'll be some videos up soon. hopefully, I have you guys to watch it and appreciate it. Hopefully you learn something new. Uh, just hoping you guys are okay. Hope you guys drinking water. Hope you're doing good and be good. And just to give you guys like a heads up, I may be slowing down the reviews. Not because I want to, but because I'm busy. And I don't want to keep you guys waiting forever. There's other reviewers out there. But if you guys enjoy my stuff, I'm glad that you wait around for it. And expect some videos soon. I hope to not disappoint you guys. Take it easy. Be safe. Drink your water, guys. Later.